And it's 6:24 right now. I'm joined by a familiar face to many here in Albuquerque. You probably recognize him from the hit drama series Breaking Bad, or maybe you've seen him at an Albuquerque Public School Board meeting. He's on the school board. Michael Quezada.
You might have seen me there.
Thanks for being here this morning. First off, you know, after Breaking Bad, so many of us lost this beloved show, and Albuquerque, of course, lost this big show, this big moneymaker for our city. So what's happening here? Do we have another TV series?
We do.
Is anything going to be like that?
Well, we do. We have Better Call Saul that's coming, which is it's a prequel, so it takes place before he actually meets Walter White. So that means I'm alive, which is a good thing. And I think you'll probably see cameos from a lot of different cast members in this. I'm excited that Bob's coming back and Jonathan Banks is signed to it, which are very great, brilliant actors, but they're also really great, brilliant people. And so we bring in great people, and the industry brings in awesome people into New Mexico, who in turn go out and talk about how great New Mexico is.
Absolutely. Well, we definitely hope your character agent, Stephen Gomez, or Gomi, comes back in the prequel Better Call Saul. Now, you mentioned, you know, people talking about Albuquerque and New Mexico, and you're a huge ambassador for this city, being a native, of course. You know, we've gotten some bad press for Albuquerque lately, but there are a lot of really good things happening here. You've been doing a lot of work with the youth here, trying to really create positive change in the community. Tell us about that. You know,
I'm very interested in how we educate our children, and I'm really trying to change that. I'm a real big advocate for charter schools, but I'm as big of an advocate for public schools, and I want those same things happening in all schools. I think kids deserve choices. I believe that we kind of cookie cut the way we educate our children, and kids are individuals, so we need to kind of cater education to individuals. We all learn differently. I know that I wasn't a big test taker. I wasn't really good at it, but I was good at project-based learning. So when you gave me those sorts of things, I connected to things. I think we need more of that. I think charter schools are doing that, and they've dropped class sizes down. I think APS is starting to do that. And there's some great stories coming out of APS. We have some really great teachers at APS. There's some brilliant teachers. They work very hard. They work until 11 o'clock at night every night, you know. I mean, people think they just go to school and do that school thing, and we have very dedicated teachers to our children here in New Mexico.
That's excellent to hear. And quickly, I want to mention to people, you do a lot of work with Youth Development Inc., YDI.
I do.
You have a fundraiser coming up for them.
I do. Saturday. This Saturday we're having a disco thing, so I'll be there with my afro and my big shoes. But YDI was the first place where I was able to kind of connect to project-based learning. When I came back from Eastern New Mexico University, I went to YDI and said, hey, I have all these difficulties in education. I wasn't taught correctly, I don't think. Is there another way we could do this? And so I was able to talk to Chris Baca, who's retiring, actually. This is going to be his last hurrah this Saturday, and so it's going to be a really fun event.
Okay, good. Well, doing great things for the youth in our community. Michael Quezada, hope to see you there and on TV more.
Thanks.
May 3rd at the Wool Warehouse is the event this weekend for YDI. Thanks for being here.
Sure.
Kim?